Here are the 5 things Newcastle United need before the end of the summer transfer window. So with pre-season now officially done and the season starting this weekend, the verdict is now in and it's saying loud and clearly, Newcastle United are not ready. We need to make some fucking signings. Isla has said himself that he isn't finishing the transfer window, but what is it exactly that Newcastle United need? Starting off first and foremost, and quite importantly, we need a prolific goal scorer. We need a number 9. We need somebody who's going to put the ball in the net. Scoring goals is something Newcastle have struggled with ever since Alexander Isak left, and ever since he has, we have not replaced it. We need somebody we can rely on to put the ball in the net. I have been quite impressed with the resurgence of Yohan Wissa in pre-season, but do I think he could be the main man to score goals for Newcastle at this current time? No. But it could be a big help if he is kept fit. We've got to remember that Wissa missed the majority of last season through injury, and we have not seen the best in Yohan Wissa yet. I just think we need somebody more reliable. Another option is William Masula, and although he's raw, he's young, and he's got a hell of a lot of potential, I don't think he's ready to be that main striker for Newcastle. He's another one though. Late in the game, bring him off the bench, he'll cause a lot of problems. I like Asula, I just don't think he's the main man yet. And Nick Waltemada, honestly, I really want to do well under Isla, and I really think he will. But again, he's not to be trusted with the number 9 position this season. Bring in somebody prolific who's going to score goals. Number 2, it's a creative midfielder, and number 10, whatever you want to call it. We're playing a different way in a different system under Matthias Isla. It's predominantly 4-2-3-1, meaning for the first time in a long time, we can play with that creative outlet in behind the striker. I think that's where Waltemada has been tested in pre-season, and again, I really think he will do well. He needs to bulk up and he needs to get stronger and adapt more to the English game. But we need somebody proven and ready who can unlock a defence, who can play in that number 10 position, be that creative outlet, and is ready to hit the ground running. Creative midfielder needed. In at number 3, it's a right winger. Over the summer, we lost Anthony Gordon, who plays on the left, but luckily we've had Harvey Barnes, who can step straight into his position, and we've added Baz Toure in that department. He looks a hell of a player. I'm really impressed with him. So down the left hand side, we're fine. On the right hand side, we struggled there, and we did so massively last season as well. Maybe Anthony Elanga comes back a new player this season. He's a total world beater. Maybe I might win the lottery. Funny things might happen, but we'll have struggled on that right hand side for a long time, even in the days of Miguel Almiron. The alternative to Elanga currently is Jacob Murphy, and for me, if an offer came in for Jacob Murphy, I would take that offer and run as fast as I can, as far as I can, and never look back. We need a right winger who can play fearlessly, who can run at defences, who's not scared to attack, who can put a ball in the box and score goals. Attacking right winger needed. At number 4, a solid centre half. Some might say we're stacking that department with new club captain Dan Burn, ever-present Malik Chow, Sven Botman, Fabian Schär. Why do we need more? Sven Botman and Fabian Schär are both injury prone. Dan Burn's 34. Is he going to play every game? The only real starter you've got there is Malik Chow. As much as I love Sven Botman, and I really do, I think we are starting to see some regression in his play. That all goes back to that horrible knee injury that he had a couple of seasons ago. He's not been the same player. Fabian Schär, I don't think he can survive 90 minutes without going down asking for treatment. He's good for a long pass and scoring the odd rake here or there, but ultimately he's not good enough to start alongside Malik Chow every single game. We need somebody reliable, consistent, who can be a rock at the back. And finally, number 5, a good, creative centre midfielder. We have been absolutely decimated over the summer and lost some big personalities, none bigger than Bruno Guimaraes. Now that we've lost him, I feel like we've lost that spark in the middle of the pitch, that creativity, that engine, that player who can take a game by the scruff of the neck. We would never sign another Bruno Guimaraes, and I don't think there's too many of him out there. We have signed Sean Sturr, and I am massively impressed with him. 18-year-old, he looks the real deal already. We've got Lewis Miley, another one, all the potential in the world, and he's going to be one hell of a player. Could argue is one hell of a player. But I just feel like we need that creative and experienced head in the middle of the park. We seem to be signing more youth this summer, and I am totally not against that. I think that is the future, and you need to progress them early. But in the case of losing somebody of the magnitude of Bruno Guimaraes and the quality he has, you need to replace quality with quality. Can we really afford to just gamble on youth? With all that being said, there is still time left of the transfer window. Will we bring more in? Who knows, but in the meantime, let us know your thoughts, Newcastle fans. Let us know who you want to sign. Drop us a follow, it's much appreciated. Cheers for watching, and I'll catch you after.